What's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm the Toy Chic, and continuing on with Pet Week. As you can see here, last week it was cats. This week it's the nasty little mouse, and we're talking about the Mouse King by Mythic Legions. This came out during like the Christmas time. It's their Figura Obscura, one of the releases they had during the year. And I don't super picky with Mythic Legions, although I think they were amazing. But this one was just like a must-have. He just is so creepy looking and fits in. I like what you can do. But anyway, with this box right here, you do have this awesome snap away. Here we go. It's magnetic, kind of, once it gets there. So you have this cool little diorama. You can put him behind there, which is really cool. You get this box right here that has this clock motif in there that you could probably take out and open as well. The box is really cool. Nice little quality on there. We don't need that anymore. On to the inner shell. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in there, man, and it's packaged up really, really well. I just wanted to show that off because it does come with a bunch of stuff. And what does he look like? More importantly, let's take this off. I put that on to keep the little dust off. And here he is, our Mouse King. He's suited up already. I got some of his stuff on there. I can't turn it too much because then you won't be able to see it in the camera. But he is super, super cool looking, man. This little headpiece, all these little heads like move on here. All of them move. Some of them little mouths open up on them. Super crazy. Super crazy on that. Everything's packed well, like I said, so everything comes in its own little bag. You do get this comic book. It's not a comic book. It's actually the story of the Nutcracker. Well, the story for this character, Nutcracker, but it is based off of one of the Nutcracker stories, since there's a lot of different renditions of it. But this story is really long, and you can definitely read all about the Mouse King there, or create your own stories like I'm going to do in my head. Alright, as we get into this figure, I already separated his little head off because this is the super crazy part that comes on there. Let me move him out of the way so I can do this. This headpiece right here, all these little heads like move. Some of them, do the mouths open on some of them? No, the mouths don't move. But like this one does have an open mouth, so some of the sculpts are different. They're all on ball joints and whatnot. You can take them off, so you could put like, I don't know, creepy human heads on there or whatnot. They're definitely going to reuse this and make some crazy things with this. It just has a little ball joint piece underneath. It weighs a ton, so that's why this figure like kind of weighs like a bunch. It's kind of hard to stand. The tail does help because it is like bendy and whatnot on there. So there's that headpiece. You also can take, I don't know. There we go. Let's just take one of these heads off. You can take off any head and put it on here. It looks like weird right there, but there's other parts to make it look different. Let me look. Yeah, he's kind of very mousy soldier looking right there on that. So he has some accessories in his hand that don't actually come with it. This is from the NECA Rat King, Mirage Rat King. I love this bat. It has a little rat that goes onto the bat. So he's just beating the shit out of his employees. Not a good boss there. And then this is also from the NECA. It just like, it fits like the mouse thing. But the weapons he does come with, he comes with this awesome scepter right here. Since, you know, he's the king, he's got to have his scepter. And downs up. So you got that one. This really, really awesome sword. Obviously, it's a really cool detail and everything. You know, paint it well. Everything. It's a little bit like gummy. And definitely be careful getting out of the package because both these got like stuck in there on this part and on this part. And I thought I was going to crack them. So be careful with that. He also comes with this piece right here. So if you, there's kind of one like already on here, as you can see, but it's all molded into this. So if you would like to have this, then you can just take his head off and then put this part on. And you could just have like the one, I think that's how it goes. I guess we're going to find out together when we put it on. It doesn't seem like that's how it's working, but maybe. Yeah, we'll work with it in a second, but that part goes on to him. You also get one extra pair of hands. These are like a little bit more open and still hold weapons, but they would be like coming at you hands, coming at you in the dark hands. You get this cool stand in there. It's got the metal one. It's adjustable, and it does come with a package with screws. So you can really make it tight, and as well as, since it was around Christmas time, figure you did get a mystery that no one really knew what it was to the first people got it, and it is a Nutcracker head, Mythic Legion style on that. This thing is really, really awesome, and I really want to make a figure to use this. So he could be like, I honestly wish I had two, so they could be like his guards. Because that would be dope. So I definitely, and I tried to put this head on to this body on a ton of them, but because the beard kind of hits, it kept like, you just kept looking down. You couldn't do anything. You might be able to do it on like the main head. I didn't try that one, but all the other ones, it was just like looking down. And I did get it on like this outside one, but see, it kind of has to like look up. But you can like put it on there or whatever. It's like super creepy if you just had human heads on it. Definitely super creepy. But like I said, you can take all the little heads off, and you can make like a whole army if you have little bodies. And I've seen people put all kinds of little clothing on them and whatnot from all the different Mythic Legions mix and match parts that the people do. So I am not like, I don't like rodents at all. I have to catch them for a job, and I do not like them, although they are smart. I definitely don't like mice, and I hate guinea pigs. It also comes with this in its own bag as well, so it's all sealed up. This is really, really awesome looking cape. It's very like tattered, dirty looking. It does have wire in it here to move. You have several layers in here. It's really good quality. Huge too. I love huge capes. Those are always the way to go there. So here you can see this is Warrior Splinter in the beginning. You can have like tons of your little like armies of them and whatnot. The tail, like I said, it is bendy, so you can do whatever you would like with it, you know, move into position. And it holds it good. It's really great. The limb's good too. It was good out of the package. Everything was good. Has ball joints on like the feet and all this stuff from I mean, without that on, you can pretty much like do a ton of poses that you would want to get them in. He's got like, he has his belt on, which you could probably take off too if you disconnect it. I don't know if the torsos come out on these. I don't play with my mythics that often, but you can probably get that off of them, and then you could have even more movement. I'm sure you can, because you could pretty much take off everything on these figures. But yeah. So that is really cool, and like I said, you can put any of those heads on. How do you put, can you put like this thing on with just like that? Oh my gosh, yeah. So that looks like cool. I like it without, yeah. Oh yeah. He looks awesome. He looks awesome. Let's do some comparison. And compared, because what is he gonna go with? Once he's all Super Saiyan'd out, Splinter style, then he's gonna have to be kicking the ass out of some I don't know, mythic creatures, whatever monsters. I got stuff on here from the cat video, so we're gonna just check out those figures. Let's see what they look like. Man, this guy is freaking huge. I can see why you would need to stand on it. I can see why you would need to stand. But the tail light goes too. You just gotta bend it. That head is heavy. That head is heavy. This thing is a pain to get the stand right. You definitely are going to want to use the stand with this when you got this head on. It weighs a ton, so getting him balanced is like the tail is not even touching the table. He is just balanced. So you can get him, but whoo, I wouldn't leave your house like that. Obviously, we got to bring up, we talked about him last week. The Cat Bros. This is Keisuke and then Master Roshi here. So definitely, these are the figures that this figure is going to be going with. He's going to be going with the Cat Bros. These are by Nada, and these figures are amazing. Check out the last video if you haven't. These figures do anything you want them to do as well. Then he's going to be going up against Danny Glover, and he's not going to stand because he never does. He never does. No, so we're going to hold you, and we're going to put up Mel Gibson. So we got Danny Glover and Mel Gibson. They're the cockroaches. They're definitely going to be, I mean, they've heard about the crime lord, the Mouse King down in the sewer, and they've been on that case for a while, so there's breakthroughs that are about to happen with that. So definitely those two. You want to, I mean, obviously we can show off Ray. Look, she goes good. She's by Keep Going, so she's in that nice scale there, which I never like have it, but I got her out right now. Let me put your little stocking up right here. Let me put your little stock. I got my snail shell. This is the nun, and this is like the difference between the figures. See, they're almost like the same. I always talk about like these ones a little bit bigger, but not like too much bigger. But this is like a snail shell next to them, so she's gonna be in there. I mean, the nun. probably not gonna have to deal with the Mouse King really, because she's on other missions. So there's that. What else do we have? Oh, we got the Masterverse, and obviously Anti-Eternier He-Man. So he fits in there good, man. He's this. That will go great. These would look. This looks like this would go good with like classics He-Man, which we don't have. Obviously, we have stupid Origins. Origins isn't stupid, but I'm saying like it's not going to be anything like this when it comes to paint and stuff. But you know what? That actually ain't bad either. Depending on what like Origins figures you have and stuff like that, like Hellfire Man and stuff that's up there. Oh yeah, that actually might work. Take that back. Take that back. Like I said, Origins ain't stupid. Here's Mikey Ronin. That looks fantastic. He's definitely. This is after. Yeah, that looks good. This is after Splinter. Without his cape, it gives him like that more warrior style. With this, it's like he's definitely like Mob King or more regal. But without it, he's like ready to just go. And you know, Splinter left. He got juiced up from when Super Shredder hit him with the mutagen again. He went out of his mind. All this went into the tunnels. Well, there's probably some storyline that had to do with like the Rat King and Shredder and all this. All that great stuff. Oh, I guess that is great that the Rat King's belt or bat is on there just because the Rat King and he's the rat. I didn't even like put it together. Well, he's a mouse, but he could be a rat. Whatever. He's not. He would have a longer snout. This is Wingnut from NECA. Also, good size. He's a bat. We would need a more detailed bat to go with him. Like my Mythic Legions Frost bat. That one goes good. And of course the accountant, Ernie. This is Master Roshi's accountant, but there he is. He's not balanced. Oh, get on there. No! Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Everyone's falling, which means that's going to be the end of comparison time. Those are most of the figures that you're probably going to have in some shape or size in your collection that you can put them with. Mythic Legions, like I said, you can take this body, make tons of soldiers, mix and match, do whatever you want. As well as I see people doing some crazy things with this piece, or Mythic Legions coming out with like more of a base that's not as holiday specific, and then people are just gonna like put ogres and weird human heads and skulls and all that stuff. This guy is really, really awesome. Like I said, he just like I just love capes, man. I love capes. I love capes. See, he still looks really good. He just looks bad. I just like without it, he's just like ready to go. He's like, I am from Ratworld. Ah! My name is Marcus Aurelius. Oh yeah, this is good. This is really, really good. I hadn't opened it till now. Like I said, it's been sitting in there. I wanted to get it because like most of the figure obscures like don't go up too much, but like a couple of them have. I mean, actually, for the most part, most of them do kind of go up, but it could be way more now. It could be like $35, $45 more than I would like to spend when you just have the chance to get it for that price. The cheaper price when it releases, because they don't really ever re-release, and they might do a different color. So it's like by the time it comes next year, and then people start wanting it when it's Christmas, then it's like getting up there to like $85, $100 for this figure. So, and it just as soon as I saw, I was like, I don't get those holiday figures, but man, that thing looks awesome. And it's gonna go with like a bunch of stuff. So that is man, right? That's gonna do it for today's. Look at that. He can have the big spear to go with. Oh my gosh. I have so many cool weapons on this table. I got like the big axe. This goes in here. And you got that he can use. With that gold, that goes too. Gosh dang it, man. All this stuff is so cool. And then I was thinking, can you see him right there? The Leatherhead? Oh man. The NECA Leatherhead. That guy is going to go freaking cool with him too. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff this will go with. So if you have a chance before next Christmas, probably pick it up. And definitely pick it up if you want some Rat Warriors. So, you know, like I was saying, you could take his little head off and do all the crazy Rat Warrior stuff. Tons of different little splinters. I want like Stuart, the little mouse. I keep saying rat. I meant to say mouse, but Stuart, the little mouse in the car. You can make like him. I want like an astronaut mouse. Like one of these guys in like a little astronaut suit. That would be so cool. That would be cool. Anyways, this is the second release, Pet Week. We got one more video for Pet Week, so Just stay tuned, find out what it is. Watch the last one if you didn't. Hit that like button and subscribe if you got something out of it. We hope to see you back for the rest of Pet Week. Comment. I love hearing about them and talking. And hopefully you guys got something out of it. Until next time, I'm a Toy Chic. Mad love, geek out. And what did Bob Barker say? Remember, always spay and neuter your pets. We love those pets out there, our little fur buddies. All right, guys. See you on the next one.